My name is Jonathan Sturgill. I have my own law firm named Sturgill Law Firm. Basically practice in business law, concentrating on litigation, landlord-tenant, property law. I practice in Indianapolis, Marion County, and the surrounding counties. I can practice anywhere in the state of Indiana, but my main focus is Marion County and the donut counties. I've been practicing law for over 20 years now. I graduated IU Law School in 1996. When I was really little, I was always watching The Lone Ranger and the Cisco Kid, and law was always there. The outlaws and the policemen. I had that brief instant I wanted to be a police officer, but when I really knew that I could probably do a lot more for the world and people in general if I got into law, whether it was making rules and laws in government or being an attorney, that's the avenue I went. I decided to be an attorney and find my place out. I think finding their objective, first off, there's two big things. One, finding their objective and making sure they can get it through a legal matter or through a legal system. Sometimes they have ambiguous objectives and there may not be in the right forum or might not be in the right court to be able to get there, and we can focus on that. And then secondly is helping them out understanding the process they are in. Sometimes they're already in court. They've never had an attorney. They don't understand the process that they're going through, or they need to follow a process in filing a case and they've never done it. They don't understand it. Sometimes it's just helping them along through the process, educating them and making sure they're not doing anything wrong with the case that they have. Because as with everybody, they're experts in what they went to school for, and no one expects them to be an expert in practicing law or filing a complaint in court and knowing those processes. So I try to help them understand those processes and not be scared of it, especially when they have to testify. I think one of them is just that, be able to communicate with the client wherever they're from, giving them the opportunity to have an attorney, whatever their circumstances. And sometimes you have to just tell them they don't have a case, and you got to be able to be polite and cordial about it. It's like explaining to someone, well, there's nothing there that you can really do. We can't clog up the courts with filing something that doesn't exist. Sometimes it's being able to tell that potential client that I can't take their money and that they need to save that money and do something better for themselves than try to find an argument that doesn't exist. And then those also just those ones that come in and they do have a good case or they have an issue that needs to be taken care of, and I can help them with that and help them make them feel comfortable about it. A lot of times just making them understand the process as mind-boggling that as they think it is helps them a long way. And hopefully that's a big strength that I have. Not only have I practiced 20 years, the limited area that I seek in what I do through LegalMatch, my referrals, I'm specific to exactly that. I don't do bankruptcies. I don't do criminal law. I don't do family law. So there's tons of other types of lawyers out there, and I don't compete with them. So if they have an issue that fits within my bailiwick, in my basket, I'm going to be able to help them one way or another, whether it's telling them that you need to find someone else because this isn't in my basket, or, okay, this is in my basket, but this is where it sits, and this is how you need to accomplish your objectives. And I feel confident when they put something in my basket. I can usually tell the potential client, this is what you need to do, this is what you can't do, this is how you get there. Some, I don't get some clients. That's what's nice about the process. You help the potential client educate themselves in understanding what they're coming up against. Some of them are just like, whoa, I didn't understand all that. Okay, it feels good to knowing that someone out there who's never went to law school learned something about the legal process because they reached out to LegalMatch.